Good afternoon. I am really filming this in the morning, but pretend that it's the afternoon. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. It was the 34th day of being in our homes and our 5th week of working from home. And it's the first time I am doing closing circle for the grade 4 and grade 5 teams. Hi, everybody. So I'll start by previewing what we're going to do, our agenda. I hope you can all see this well. First, I'm going to do some breathing, then some shout outs, a quick inspiring world moment, a poetry share, Happy National Poetry Month, YouTube recommendations, trivia, a joke, and closing thoughts. So I'll start with the breathing. During this time, I'm taking a 6 and 8 week yoga for children class and just trying to learn more things that I can do with kids. Last night, my instructor taught us something called rainbow breathing. And I want to show you because you can also teach the kids this in your hangouts. This type of breathing integrates the mind, body, and breath, and it warms up the spine. You start by telling the kids to place their hands on their knees and sit up tall in their space. You inhale and press your body forward. Press your body forward and make sure that you're pressing your knees against your hands and arcing your back like a rainbow. Then exhale and rock backward, pressing your hands into your knees and rounding your back. Now do it again. Inhale, come forward, pressing your knees against your hands and arcing your back like a rainbow. Exhale, and rock backward, pressing your hands into your knees and rounding your back. I'll make sure to include the prompts along with the video when I send it later so that you can use it with your kids. Now I'll go into shout outs. Shout outs. NOLA, for so many things. It would take me so long to name them all. For loving and believing in every single one of the kids and every single one of us. For creating structures where there once weren't and where we didn't know we needed them. For keeping us organized and thoughtful and relentless in solving problems. We appreciate you for all the things we see and for all the things we do not see. Shanika, for hosting the G5 Hangout Chill Time last Friday night, for collaborating and conspiring with me on the planning and creation of the content for the Hangout, and for keeping our spirits high in the G5 team texting thread, and for celebrating each person genuinely for what they bring to the team. Sydney, the real MVP of G5 right now, for creating thoughtful content for math, literature, informational, and office hours, for thinking carefully about the individual needs of each student and what they will need to be successful, from visuals to games to check-in questions to engaging videos. She's got it all, guys. And for continuing to build strong relationships with our students and for loving each one of them so much. And also just for being a fun and awesome person to co-teach with. It has been so seamless to work together in Hangouts. And G4, for those of you that don't know, when Anna left, a bunch of us collectively have assumed the responsibility of Harvard. It's me, Nola, Sydney, Ashley, Jessica, David. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. My next shout out is for Lydia, a Wisconsin scholar. Miss Anchor and I created sort of like this competition at the beginning of the Hangouts for them to text one another and make sure that everybody has joined us. And on Tuesday, I don't know what day that was, 2 days ago, Harvard had 22 scholars. And on Wednesday, we were challenging Wisconsin to get more than that. And so Lydia secretly logged on to 2 different devices to try and increase the number, and she thought we wouldn't notice. It was so beautiful. And then in addition, she's just the most positive contributor the whole time. She said things like, "I'm never cloudy," when she was describing how she's feeling right now. "Let's go blue team," when we were playing the game. And info is the best class. She's just always adding light and shine to everything. And then my last shout out is for the Wisconsin Scholars under the leadership of Team Wisco and Harvard, but especially under the leadership of Miss Hamilton and Miss Johnson. Marcus was having a hard moment the other day, and he expressed his feelings in the Google Hangout chat. Miss Anchor and I, we stopped, we leaned into it, and then we asked the kids to chat him some advice or positive messages in response. I wanted to just share a few because the kids probably did better than Miss Anchor and I could have ever done in that moment. JB said, "Come on, man, you're my best friend. You're a very smart kid. I love you as a friend. You're like my brother. Much love to you and your family. Marcus, on top, let's go." John Annie said, "It's okay. Life is hard sometimes. You just have to keep passing through it." Isabel said, "It's okay, Marcus. Take deep breaths. Take your time. Don't think negative. Think positive thoughts always." Emmanuel said, "It's okay. There's always a new day." Lyris said, "Keep going, Marcus. Even though it's hard, eventually it will get better, and tomorrow is a new day where you can start over." Janaya said, "It's okay. Don't give up. It's hard for everyone." And lastly, Kevin said, "Marcus, just stay, bro. You can always say something interesting. And plus, this meeting is fun, and it's the only time," meaning the only time you have to come today. Awesome. So for the next part, I would like to do a poetry share. So, sorry I had to get up. I forgot the books weren't over here at the table. This is National Poetry Month, and I know a lot of us like to look at the resources of Teaching Tolerance, and Teaching Tolerance was shining on and celebrating Dr. Maya Angelou. So I took out my books of poetry. I have this one, Maya Angelou. This is 4 poems celebrating women called Phenomenal Woman. I have this one, Life Doesn't Frighten Me. And I have this one, Amazing Peace, a Christmas poem, which is one of my favorite ones to read at Christmas. I would read these all if I had time, but I'm probably already over time. So I'm just gonna read you Life Doesn't Frighten Me. And this also has paintings by a very famous artist, Jean Michel. I don't know how to properly say his last name, so I'm not going to really butcher it right now, but I'm going to find out the proper pronunciation. His art was scheduled to be on display at the Museum of Fine Arts right now in Boston. Life Doesn't Frighten Me, poem by Maya Angelou, Dr. Maya Angelou. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Bad dogs barking loud. Big ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Mean old Mother Goose, lions on the loose, they don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing flame on my counterpane, that doesn't frighten me at all. I go boo, make them shoo, I make fun, way they run. I won't cry, so they fly. I just smile, they go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys in a fight all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park, strangers in the dark. No, they don't frighten me at all. That new classroom where boys all pull my hair, kissy little girls with their hair in curls, they don't frighten me at all. Don't show me the frogs and snakes and listen for my scream. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I've got a magic charm that I'll keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Not at all, not at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. And at the end, there's a really nice biography of Dr. Maya Angelou. And also of the artist, Jean Michel. And I think that's it for the book. You can find this book if you're interested on Amazon. It's just her poetry in a children's book form. Recommendations. These are my two. If you want to smile today and see something different, I recommend that you look up two things. You can Google on YouTube, look up on YouTube, ABC News, Disney on Broadway, Go the Distance. And it is a compilation of all beautiful artists who have sung this song, singing together on Zoom. It's really beautiful. And if you like that, tonight and tomorrow night, there are two special things you can watch from your house. There's a Disney Family Sing-Along tonight on ABC from 8 to 9 p.m. And tomorrow night, there's a Disney on Broadway 25th anniversary live stream from 7 to 9 p.m. And it's going to be streaming on the Broadway Cares website. The other thing I want you to look up on YouTube is, so music really gets me through difficult times, and I always have music on. And there was a performance of Whitney Houston live on the Merv Griffin Show in 1983 with Clive Davis, one of the people who helped discover her. And she is singing Home from The Wiz. And both the lyrics and the performance are incredible and very relevant to our time. Here's my trivia question. Text me your answer. It's a Broadway trivia question. Which of these original cast members from Wicked made their Broadway debut in the musical of Rent? A, Kristen Chenoweth, B, Idina Menzel, C, Joel Grey, or D, Norbert Leo Butz? Here's my joke. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Why? Because every show has a cast. Get it? Cast. Here are my closing thoughts for you. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to hold them up to the screen. Hope you guys had a great day. See you soon.